For criteria 10 of the IQA Unit 2 course, we are looking at this key term called professional discussion. Now, professional discussion or an appraisal is an opportunity for you, the IQA, to meet with your assessor to discuss their current strengths, their areas for development within their teaching or assessing role. But it's very much to get an update on how things are going for them. So these are quite an informal, but also a formal process as well. So it is an informal one-to-one chat, perhaps over coffee, but also formal because it is going to be saved within your IQA database as well. And it shows for any EV visit, for example, that you are supportive and that you are an active listener to your assessor's needs. So this one-to-one meeting is a fantastic way to really outline and suggest any CPD opportunities, whether that's formal CPD or informal as well. The professional discussion usually lasts between 20 to 30 minutes, per assessor. But once again, there's no official timeline here. So please do take your time with your professional discussion. In terms of the professional discussion, it could take place face-to-face or on virtual platforms such as Zoom, Skype or Teams as well. It can be very important to provide perhaps a series of questions to the assessor. You could give the assessor perhaps those questions in advance so they know what you are going to ask them. You could ask them to fill in perhaps the questions you're going to ask well in advance of the meeting, for example. So it's a more informal meeting that way. The professional discussion form should be signed and dated by both of you. Perhaps some agreed targets is going to be there as well. But for your IQA portfolio, we would like for you to meet one-to-one with each assessor and to submit and complete a professional discussion form. So once again, each professional discussion form that you submit to us should be signed and dated by yourself and also the assessor. So in terms of a couple of examples to give you an idea, here is a professional discussion meeting right here in the TrainAid HQ with my colleague Tom. So quite an informal meeting, and some of the things that we did discuss here on the professional discussion form is: how is your teaching assessing going, Tom? What's the feedback been from the learners about our level 3 teaching courses? What are your areas for development? What's going well? And also, what ideas do you have to take forward to our next standardisation meeting? And also, what CPD would you like to attend in the future as well? So once again, this meeting lasted perhaps 30 minutes and I asked Tom the questions. I wrote down his responses there, and we both signed and dated the professional discussion form as well. Furthermore, my second assessor now, Martin, the same questions were asked to Martin, but this time this professional discussion took place on Zoom. That's absolutely fine to do. So once again, I would complete the professional discussion form. I would ask Martin a series of questions once again, and I'd write down Martin's responses as well. In terms of, once again, this criteria, please do take your time, there's no rush. And do try and just have that one-to-one meeting with each assessor. Make sure that you have some agreed goals as well, and just write down your signatures as well to prove that the professional discussion meeting did take place as well. So once again, perhaps you could use this checklist provided by TrainAid. Do feel free to edit the questions, or do use your own company or organisation's professional discussion documents.